Saving the Firefighter, written by Donna K. Weaver, narrated by Vicki Pierce. Chapter 1. Brooke Howe stood with the other mourners at the graveside ceremony, her heart a mess of contradictions. Her father's sudden death had shocked everyone, especially her. How could a vibrant man who'd been such a controlling force in so many lives be gone? You won't have to fight to live your life your way anymore. A stab of guilt struck her. The tears, which had been threatening all morning, the ones she'd barely kept at bay, flowed down her cheeks. The terrible sense of loss overwhelmed her defenses. Her body shook with sobs, loud enough she knew people were turning to look at her, but she couldn't make the bawling stop. Rather than disturb the service further, she turned and stumbled away. Audrey followed, of course, and put her arms around Brooke. She buried her face into the older woman's plump shoulders. The housekeeper had been the closest thing to a mother figure that Brooke had known. Well, as close as her father had allowed. "Oh, baby, it's going to be okay." Audrey rocked a little as she spoke and then hummed the tune of an old hymn. Gradually, Brooke's crying slowed and finally stopped, leaving her with a bad case of hiccups. Such a public display would have horrified her father. She'd just turned 25. He'd always held a high standard of self-control and wouldn't have approved of her losing it in such a dramatic way. He'd have loved it, though, thinking it was all about him. "Thank you." She gave Audrey a big squeeze before stepping back. Wiping her eyes, Brooke glanced back at the grave. The minister had finished, and some attendees were leaving. Others scanned the crowd until they spotted Brooke. Most approached warily. They'd never seen Randall Howe's only child put on such a display before. The people, however, were gracious as they offered their condolences. Fortunately, none stayed to chat, so all she had to do was to nod and give a weak smile and maybe shake their hands. When they'd gone, the only person left was Gary Shapiro, her father's attorney. He stepped forward, not bothering with small talk. "You've already seen your father's will," the rotund man said, pulling out a handkerchief. "So you know you inherit everything, including his interest in the firm."
Brooke won. Sample complete. Ready to continue?